Hey everyone, Wanderer here, and welcome to The Outer Worlds 2. This kind of snuck up on me for the release schedule. I didn't realize it was going to be out this weekend, and then I was like, oh, it's out. I can actually play it now. So yeah, I love The Outer Worlds 1, and I've been excited for 2 for a long time. My biggest sadness with Outer Worlds 1 was that it was shorter, and it was, I wanted more of it. So let's hope they can deliver the same quality, and let's just go and start a new game.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
This feels like a movie.
What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
So we are part of the Earth Directorate, a organization that is tasked with bringing down corrupt politicians and governments and corporations, I suppose. All right, and our suit kind of looks like a Captain America suit. That's what it reminds me of immediately here. Okay, let me go through all the options and see what I like here, and then yeah, let you know. By the way, this does have third-person camera, but I really prefer first-person, so I'll probably be playing in that. But yeah, let me just make my character here, and we have prosthetics too. That's cool. Anyway, let me make my character, and I'll get back to you in a second. Just wanted to mention there are a ton of options here for the customization. So if you really like to customize your character a lot, there's a ton of stuff here. Many sliders. I'm really bad at this, so I'm not going to go too nuts with it. But if that's your thing, this game's got you covered. Okay, so in addition to our character customization, we also have to choose a background, which I have chosen the roustabout background for. You're not quite sure what happened, you simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as a gunslinging Earth Directorate agent not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. I guess this will come into play in our various dialogue options probably, and probably for some flavor as well. Traits, I went with the lucky trait because you guys know me. If I can take a free critical chance opportunity, I certainly will. And this also means certain, I believe, dialogue opportunities will be accessible to you, which sounds really fun too. For skills, we get to choose 2, and of course I took guns because I like shooting things. And also, I took the observation skill here because, well, number 1, you can find hidden stuff, as shown in the video there, and you also get weak spot damage, and weak spot builds were really strong in Outer Worlds 1, so yeah, that's our character. We are good to go. For this, shall I go with normal, hard, or very hard? At least we can do, hard. I would say normal is probably, I never play on normal. Hard's fine. Very hard, we'll leave that for another playthrough later on. Let's go.
Charge of the mission? And how did this happen? What? We're recording. Make sure we edit that out. Commander, the reason your instructions have been kept vague until now is that your mission is not only of extreme importance, it is also highly sensitive. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that are far above any classification that you qualify for, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No imported snacks, no aether wave cereals, no survival for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But please try to be more discreet than usual, because if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. Please follow it for once, will you? Look, let's be honest here. You somehow managed to fumble your way through these things successfully. Let's just hope you're able to pull it off one more time.
Okay, so we're a part of the Earth Directorate sent to sort out the rift anomalies that are being caused by skip drives in the manufacturing area of the skip drives. Let me turn down some of my settings here real quick. The camera is a little bit much for me. Okay, that's better. Wouldn't want to be whipping y'all's heads around too quickly.
Commander, hey, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
So we get time dilation devices again. This time it's not a result of our being stuck in a time capsule for so long. Now we just get it because it's part of the game, I guess. Okie dokie. That's great.
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
It simulates brain damage?
Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
This legend's got more important things to do, so get lost. Yeah, why are you asking anyone else how to run your own life, man? Be your own man.
Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. Pascal likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we got righteousness on our side.
I've always said we need to put the people first. Our humanity and yours is priceless. Never forget that this is just a job. No one's ever going to be looking out for you but you. We must show no mercy. Whoever breaks the law isn't entitled to its protection. Look, kid, I'm not here to offer advice. Find yourself a different mentor. Man. Hitting me right in the morning with this crazy chat, huh, Niles? Bit over-eager and ambitious there, aren't you? If I was being real, if this was actually my job, I'd probably go with number 2. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's just a job. Like, I mean, it's important that we find out what's going on here, but it's just a job, man.
Not looking to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Sure, let's go. Thanks for bringing me the time dilation device. I appreciate it.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Oh man, if only I had the proper skills for this, huh? Right away you're hitting me with that, making me regret my choices. What the heck? This is not the most stable ships or whatever. Earl Grey tea? We're already at full health, so I can't drink it. Does this give me a bonus? I can't, opaque, colorless, delicious. I mean, I guess we'll take them. That way we have some restorative stuff. Well, obviously I'm not going to go straight there if there's stuff to be had. See you later. If I can mess around, can I get into this place now? Yeah, we got there anyway. Didn't need those extra perks. Oh, we have a handbook for the Earth Directorate agent. Variation of mission origination. While agents frequently receive their orders as a specific set of actions from their local Earth Directorate systems headquarters in the form of an Aetherwave video message, sometimes directly from the Chief of Special Operations, accompanied by a well-typed brief, they also can receive new missions in the field from other agents as well as appeals from private citizens. While these latter missions may contain a few well-detailed elements, they are often vague and poorly worded, sometimes even containing spelling and grammar mistakes. Agents should expect to use their best judgment and their extensive training to determine the exact mission parameters. Remember, a citizen may not be able to spell malfaction, but an agent is still expected to apprehend the wrongdoers and subsequently file a correctly spelled report. Cargo Mishandling Incident Procedure. You might think investigating cargo mishandling incident, also known as CMIs, or more colloquially as smuggling operations, is beneath the notice of a highly trained and well-armed Earth Directorate agent. But you would be wrong. Nothing is beneath our notice. From illegal sprat trafficking to the importing of contraband weapons, drugs, and snack foods, the Earth Directorate takes each and every CMI seriously, prosecuting each infraction to the edge of legal enforcement and beyond. We will not stop until we have taught every CMI transgressor to fear the words Earth Directorate and Agent. Use of Force Guidelines. It is said that peace cannot be kept through the Force, but only through understanding. At the Earth Directorate, we have combined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of Force, our Force. While we do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence, we also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations where deadly force is the only course of action. All we ask is that agents use their best judgment, and if they are forced to select a violent solution, to subsequently fill out a use of deadly force form, known internally as a "you dead foe," in triplicate, one for the Tribunal, one for the Records Archive, and one for personal use. Also, agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operational cost, or DOC report. Is this our room? Do I need to, oh, it's my credentials. Retrieve your credentials. Infiltrate the horizon. Okay. Well, I've got my credentials at least. Nice, we opened it up now. I guess that's my captain's quarters, but the door is on the fritz, so I had to use the shaft over there, the ventilation shaft, to get out this morning. These shoddy government crafts, I'll tell you what. They don't make spacecrafts like they used to. Where else can I go and explore? This is the bridge. Or cockpit, I guess, more apt. There's Niles. There is Eric Sandoval, one of the guys that he was talking to earlier that might have told him, look out for yourself, I think. Let's see, codex. You can view the codex at any time to view any tutorials. J for journal. Okay. I'm just walking around, game. This is obviously our loading dock or our exit ramp. Cargo bay. Valerie the robot. You have injectors just pointing out there, just out there. Just in case someone needs an injection. I can use my credentials here and start the conversation. First, let's talk to people, though, and see who my companions on this ship are. Because who knows, we might end up crashing and, you know, then we can't talk to them anymore because they're all dead. Ooh, we got some stuff here. Random necklace. I'm just going to loot all of my crew members' random stuff that they're keeping in their lockers. So, Helen, how's that cigarette going for you?
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
Okay, I can't talk to him. They're all dead, definitely.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
Yep, they're definitely gonna die. What about you, Robot Valerie?
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries, please proceed to the table.
Okay, no time for chit-chat. Let's go. Wait, this guy, maybe?
Forward agent's ready to be patched in over the channel.
Okay, they're all like, what the hell is this guy doing? Why is he not talking to the person we're supposed to talk to?
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the skip labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core.
I am impressed. I mean, I'm supposed to be, right? I have no idea what any of that means.
Really? You're seriously unaware that if you try to unseal a skip drive, they explode? Doesn't matter. It's a lie anyway. The explosive seals aren't necessary for them to function. They're really just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Also sounds like somebody could be stealing those corporate secrets, and it might be worth a lot of money to whoever we gave that info to. Business opportunity. Okay, what kind of resistance should we expect?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Okay, that it?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Right, I'm observable, or I have high observation skills. I can usually find my way around things if I try hard enough.
If that's true, you may very well find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there, which would be the smart play. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Oh boy, many choices. Let's all calm down. Agent Pascal meant no disrespect. I don't care who you are. No one talks to my agents that way. Do you understand me? Let's move on. Honestly, she was a little bit gung-ho, but let's just, you know, let's all chill out, you know. She didn't mean any disrespect. She's just, you know, eager, that's all.
Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some confused fool more suited to running a cash register than a secret mission fouling it up.
Hey, I resemble that comment. Look, I can promise you, no one on my team will be fouling up the mission. We're professionals.
We shall see. But since you are the commanding officer here, I've no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeVries. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Got time to chat now?
Ready to move out, Commander. Ready to move out, Commander. For what it's worth, Commander, I appreciated how you tried to smooth things over with DeVries back there, but Pascal needs to get her head right if our team's to operate smoothly. Not sure what DeVries was getting on about, though. She wasn't such a respected agent. I might just have taken offense on your behalf.
Glad to hear you're always ready to come to my defense, circumstances permitting. Yeah, Right, you weren't ready to jump in whenever she was tongue-lashing me back there. Let me see. Something tells me that Pascal and DeVries aren't your real concerns here. Yeah. Something seems kind of fishy. Something tells me that Pascal and the DeVries aren't your real concerns here.
The way I see it, it's obvious that this mission presents yet another opportunity to bring a colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control. Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path.
So they should just take over at all costs?
Obviously. It's not like we've not liberated colonies before this, and always for the greater benefit of everyone involved. Well, except for the deposed despots. It's always the same story with these places. These people. Without the rule of law, those with power go wild with it.
And what happens when the Earth Directorate has all the power?
What, are you turning into Pascal on me? We have something called principles. Discipline. Someone has to rule. We're obviously the best suited for the job. I suppose it was foolish to believe I could discuss the purity of our cause with you. Allow me to get back to my preparations, Commander.
Oh, jeez. Eric, I didn't know you were such a hardliner. Well, have fun being a bootlicker.
Apologies for all that back there with DeVries, Commander. I appreciate you sticking up for me all the same. But what was that all about? I was just offering up reassurances and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
Yeah, skip drives represent the ultimate power, which means they can buy anything or anyone.
Even the Earth Directorate?
I honestly don't know. I hope not.
You and me both. But if they did, we'd better get a raise. Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that, even Sandoval.
What's your problem with him?
Nothing. If you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously, I personally find him hilarious, truth be told. And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters.
So, I knew that too.
Sure, but I'm saying if it was just down to the two of us, me and him.
Not sure I like where this is going.
We all gotta go sometime, Commander. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta commence with my pre-mission ritual.
You have a ritual?
Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of purple berry crunch?
Don't really have a good option here. I can either insult her favorite food, or I can say, "Oh yes, I'd love some purple berry crunch," or be the as Earth Directorate agents, we shouldn't be eating corporate goods. Screw that, man. Whatever. Okay, sure. Yeah, I love me some purple berry shavings or purple berry crunch.
Isn't it great? The copious amounts of sugar really helps keep you sharp. They say it's 50% by volume, but it feels like twice that.
Yeah, that'd be just pure sugar. Okay, we should be going then.
Awaiting docking procedures, Commander.
Well, that was something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct like at the end there.
Were you two friends?
We were certainly, friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
Yeah, me either, but we all have a job to do, so let's do it.
Whatever you say, Commander.
All right, I think we're ready to get the docking started. So Q is my time dilation. Yep, seems like it recharges over time as well. Okay, just causes a tiny little bit of brain damage, no big deal. The incognito navigation terminal. Horizon Point Station, there we go, let's go. Not exactly being sneaky. Alright, you guys know the drill. Pick up all the things. There might be goodies back here, you never know. You just gonna chill back here, man?
Ship is secured. We shouldn't appear on anyone's radar hereabouts.
Alright.
We'll hold position until you gain access to the rest of the sector, Commander.
Alright, so we have to disable the communication system so word doesn't get out of our being here and doing stuff.
Subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
We all work together.
Subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
The machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed.
Ooh, we need a mag pick
And remember,
and lock picking.
be met with severe consequences.
Valerie's here too.
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Nope, somebody's just dead. Well, actually, no, a sprat did get flash fried in here. And also somebody's dead.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
As unable to function due to expiring without permission will result in Please note that shooting at this unit is unsanctioned.
Are you gonna be
Commander, we finished our sweep.
our friend?
I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I found a badge. Could be helpful to convince whoever answers if I use the intercom.
Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Alright, we can try.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
Yeah, this is Cadet Robin Mowry, subject number 831. Can you please shut down the defenses?
Mowry? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment?
It was great. You should try it.
No! I mean, yes! Of course I would. Willingly. Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Then can you help me out? I don't want to be sent back to mental refreshment.
Sorry. I can't risk being sent to mental... forget I said that. It is my duty to report this. I'm sure the Arbiters will come get you out of there when they have the time.
Wait, what?
I have nothing to say to you. Leave me be.
Read this, Cadet Mowry. You've been assigned to this position for a reason. You are to maintain order and cleanliness within this landing pad until ordered otherwise. In case of emergency or extreme confusion, send a message to the Arbiter immediately. Please continue to review your mental refreshment outtake pamphlet to remain in step with your duties. Remember, your ability to complete your duties will be reflected on your perpetual appraisal of purpose. Addendum. Read this too, Cadet Maury. In anticipation of any follow-up questions you may have, please refer to the following items. Momentarily not knowing where you are is not an emergency. Do not use sharp objects when cleaning their electrical wiring. Cut through the grime is a figurative expression. Oh, that's what happened to her, I'd say. This landing pad is scheduled to be decommissioned soon as part of the protocol for the Family Varric's visit. Once this happens, you are to report to Central Dispatch for your temporary assignment. This is important. Once decommissioned, security measures will restart upon any power surge. So, should you attempt to continue cleaning, it is likely you will be fired upon. Should this happen, seek cover and put out any fire on your person before contacting the Arbiter. From Office of the Sovereign, subject, Joyful Missive. The last few years have been difficult since the death of our beloved first Sovereign, but the Protectorate remains strong. Our new Sovereign, the first son and grandson of our beloved Matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all humankind. Our moral obligation to lead humankind was set back on Earth when the Matriarch and the first President Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant first envisioned our perfect society. It is our legacy, it is our mandate, it is who we are, but none of us can do it alone. Your neighbor takes comfort in knowing that you would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior. And we know you feel the same. However, even the most upstanding subjects sometimes need guidance. From Arbiter Jackson, temporary update on security protocol. To Horizon Point personnel, in preparation for the visit of the family Varric, kin of the Sovereign, the following security measures will be put in place. Landing pads 053 through 059 will be temporarily decommissioned. Any access to this sector must be funneled through landing pads 62 and 66, where security has been tripled. To keep Sector 50 free of crowding, only a select number of authorized subjects will be allowed to continue their work in the area during the family Varric's visit. All other subjects shall be temporarily reassigned. All guards will be assigned a location to patrol. These patrols may not be ceased until ordered to. Okay. Think we're done here then.
Failure will be met with severe consequences.
Probably want to stay away from all those nasty guns and robots and those mechs because they're quite difficult to take down apparently. So, plus they're company property, you know? Wouldn't want the Protectorate getting upset about us. Can I just go around this and... Nothing to see here. Okay, easy.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
All right.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Let's do the head-on stuff. I'd rather just shoot people.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
How do I know he's just going to, like, leave me hanging because he's going to save his own skin?
Agent Pascal. Ma'am? I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the security ops. You know, nice and quiet-like.
Oh, there's no voice line here.
Not getting shot, certainly part of it.
Scanning cargo. Dust, 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 dust. Pipe components. Dust. Alert. Unsanctioned rodent. Detected. Engaging.
Alright, TTD Gadget. You are equipped with the latest in Earth Directorate technology. The TTD Gadget slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Standing will drain your gadget energy meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drains it faster. The gadget energy meter refreshes slowly over time, but can be increased via other equipment and the science skill. Okay.
Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. The surprise appraisal of our confidence seems more likely.
What the hell? I did not expect that to be a thing. Oh, we get kill cam too. It just stood there and took it. I guess because it's an automech worker, probably. I didn't have my gun out, so I didn't think that I would just shoot like that, but I guess I did. He sneezed. That's funny. I get him through here. Is there a good reason not to kill them? I mean, they give experience, you know? Should I be just slaughtering everything I come across to get more experience? Important question needs to be answered. Oh, there's a explosive thing here too. I could use that.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Seems pretty, dumb. Is it not hostile then? Look, no, it is hostile. It's just really, really dumb. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, but now they're alerted. Oh, geez.
Appreciate Protectorate craftsmanship.
How am I missing so much?
Jepson
Let's try that again.
above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Explosion imminent! Forging ahead!
Update testing protocol D through F and maybe B. Before sealing, each core will be subjected to new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. This is in addition to the previous update. If you receive, it will replace, but not unless is still in effect. If it is, then only... How is anyone going to remember this? Okay. That looks possibly explosive.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
The locker to my right. There's a locker to my right. Ah, here we go. Looking for any observation things. You can like look at things and seems like you'll get hints about things. I don't know. Okay, yeah, transfer manual, that's fine. I'm glad my character knows what he's doing.
Good. Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
I mean, no. No, of course, we have nothing to be concerned about.
You are not just a cog. Sovereign provides. You are the cog in the machine that disruptive influences. Sovereign, the protector of
I was hoping they would come to me. There's a vendor here. I can just buy stuff, sell stuff, etc.
severe consequences.
So we're looking for the alarm. I can't do either one, unfortunately.
Attack me, you attack my community. Move into safety.
encountering more opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
Kind of confused why the other heal was like a heal over time, while these are instant. There be loot in there. Oh, I can just walk in. Smile reassuringly, gesture grandly. This is words for inspiration and purpose to be delivered weekly. Subjects, never forget that it is an honor and a privilege to be here. Our colony is the pinnacle of human perfection and achievement. Take a moment to appreciate your good fortune. You are not burdened with self-determination, nor inundated with an overabundance of choice, confusing the mind and diverting attention from the greatest good. Whether it is the thoughts you are approved to think or the material goods that allow you to prosper, everything bestowed upon you is the best, because you are the best. Project warmth, and if you are determined to be unfit, you will not be tossed aside like so much refuse. No, you will be refreshed, turned into the perfect subject, and if that does not take, then and only then will you be executed quickly. You will not be forced to suffer a slow, lingering death from disease or starvation like workers in other colonies when they are deemed no longer useful to their corporate overlords. No, you are Protectorate subjects. What do we have here? Messages to Arbiter Jackson about quarterly report. I'm pleased to report that it has been 805 days since our last mishandling of sensitive information here at Horizon Peak. Or Point, sorry. All personnel have been briefed extensively on the new procedures and the consequences of not adhering to such. Cadet Maury's lapse of judgment, those same 805 days ago, proves to be a lasting reminder of all subjects. Our vigilance will continue. May another 805 days pass without incident. Okay, let's see. Welcome package. Be advised, only assigned personnel upon transfer to Horizon Point shall receive an exciting new welcome package. Working here is one of the greatest honors a subject can enjoy, and like all great honors within our perfect Protectorate society, there are equally superlative rewards. The contents of said welcome package are as follows. Ascendant Numbing Agent number 7, a 3-pack of Matriarch's own Exaltation Lung Sanitizer, a personalized terminal message from the Sovereign's personal secretary on behalf of the Sovereign himself. Oh boy. This quarter's confiscation. There's been a steady uptick in confiscation this quarter, and it has not escaped Arbiter Jackson's notice. Should he ask for more details, I will be sure to suggest that this is not cause for concern. Rather, our evidently increasing vigilance should be celebrated. A report from Cadet Alderman and a logbook from Cadet Corbin are currently being held downstairs in the security office and are scheduled for dissection and cataloging. A collection of bits left unattended in the atrium has also been confiscated and will be logged here for future analysis. Should there be any other findings of note, I will keep Arbiter Jackson apprised. I'm really tired of hearing this guy talk now. I can remove the power core. Yeah, do that.
You are the comfort in the machine that keeps us productive.
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team soon in the skip labs.
Can I use a lift? Apparently not. Oh, no, I can. No elevator music.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Oh, there's a mag pick. Ah, observation lets you detect hidden objects. Okay, when it appears, then I should have read that more closely, but I think you just look at it and then, yeah, then you get it. You hear that sound and you look at it a little bit more and then you get the thing. Cadet 4th Class Corbin's Journal. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him, shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I am lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunate who return with half-lidded, absent stares, no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are, Sovereign preserve me. We're giving them lobotomies pretty much, yeah? Oh, auto-dock heal. That looked unpleasant. Having a bunch of very large spikes shoved into your arm and then inject you with a bunch of stuff. But it healed me, I guess, so it's fine.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Somebody made an oopsie. Oh boy. I'm not just gonna run over there, though. I'm gonna check out around here first. There could be loot. Yeah, or not. Suppose I can get up here, can I? I guess I can. So what the heck happened?
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission.
You gotta get back to the ship, dude.
The mission.
Get back to the ship, dude. You don't have an arm.
Damn straight, Commander. I wasn't sure about what you told me back on the ship, but I see now you're right. I gotta look out for myself. Sorry, Pascal. I hope you make it. You too, Commander.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the skip labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Abara in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Abara's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Okay,
Commander,
get the man out of here.
closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
Makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. And there's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Hold positions. Detain any subject failing to comply. Stand by for further instructions.
I can put this on number 2. I guess we could have tried to order him to save his team, but I mean, dude's missing an arm. He has bones sticking out. Like, that's just crazy. He's got to get back to the ship and save himself at this point. I don't know. It sucks that I couldn't try to dig her out, but it is what it is. That is where we're supposed to go. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Just some minor stuff. Probably doesn't matter very much. Rendezvous with DeVries at the Skip Labs. Okay. Damn, I need a lock-picking skill. I need to level up. Pump station key card. This is a reminder that the annual Day of Remembrance will take place a fortnight from today. Let us use this time to reflect on the wisdom of Alexandra Varick and how we might each do our part to safeguard the perfect society she built for us. In honor of our matriarch, all personnel of Horizon Point are to gather at the highest platform of their assigned sector at midday and raise their hands to the sun. May her legacy inspire us all. All right. Not sure what she did.
Hey, you there! Come over here at once! Please.
Hi.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may... How? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
Yep, this is an emergency there, Cadet. I need to get into the Skip Labs at once.
Your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom. You're not Maori. I shudder to think of my fate had I let an unauthorized person into the facility. Praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your false tongue.
But I am Robin Maori. I even have their badge.
Don't attempt to toy with me. I admit, I don't know the cadet myself, but you in no way fit any description I've heard regarding their appearance. I'm nearly certain impersonating a fellow subject is a serious breach of protocol. No, I didn't mean that. What I meant to say is that it is a serious breach of protocol.
Trying to convince me or yourself?
Why would I need to convince myself? I know our emergency procedures as well as any subject. Well, maybe not any subject, but most. What I mean to say is that we may never have had an emergency, but protocol must be maintained in all circumstances. The functioning of our whole society depends on it.
You don't actually understand the Articles of Doctrine, do you?
What? How did you know? I mean, that's preposterous. I can recite most of them. The important ones. That doesn't prove... I suppose it's past time for me to own up to my inadequacies. I do seem to be unable to discern the logic of our infallible protocols, which has undone me. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accepted. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
It's pretty obvious you're terrified of mental refreshment, but you're just gonna willingly submit to it?
Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
It's on a terminal? Here? I can try and find a way to help you out with that.
What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me. Only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection.
No, I mean I'd find some way to fix it for you.
I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official report without authorization? To cover my abject failures? I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for sure.
Not if you don't say anything. They're not mind readers, you know.
No, you're wrong. They know. They always know. And this that you're suggesting, it borders on treason. And I am nothing if not a loyal subject.
I don't want to have to kill you, man.
You dare to threaten me? Let us just see how you fare against the entirety of this sector's automechs.
Oh, crap. I'm sure we'll be fine. Ow. I guess either way, he put the bridge down for me, so thanks.
You shan't prevail, fiend!
Oh, it's you.
What's going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Okay. More messages from Cadet Alderman. Subject, hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. Warden Gion, I have been conducting a minor yet thoughtful and scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. I have noticed a few peculiarities that have led me to believe that items swallowed up by rifts may in fact be somehow recovered. Now, this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe with some dedicated time and resources, we can dig deeper into the matter. Do I have your permission to proceed? Cadet, while I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit, your unwillingness to focus on your mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? May these questions open your eyes so you may see the root of your brazen effrontery. Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts toward finding a cause for the rift's creation, as you have been chosen to do. From Mechanist Vaughn about the auto-mechanical tasking. Warden, your new work order is acknowledged and a roster of specially equipped auto-mechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanists are raring to get started. Surely with this new methodology, our work in stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you that Mechanist Partible only has one auto-mechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Yeah, I know about that, I'm pretty sure. Avoid walking directly in front of them or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies will become suspicious and turn their face to disturbance. When they get even more awareness, they will investigate for the area. If they find you, they'll become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. Did it just flush for me? Or is it like an auto flush? Those are a lot of urinals. Assuming they are urinals. There's no drain though, which is disturbing. Probably some advanced space age design, you know? Need to have a professor's background to be able to understand what all this stuff is.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location.
Panel controls aligned to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you. Mash the buttons, just get lucky. You find the flow controls and increase them gradually enough to not set off any warnings. How fortunate.
At any moment.
Not a drill. Or it is. You're being tested.
I thought this new position was meant to be full of wonder and discovery, but no. Months in and I have nothing to show for my hard work except a legion of dismantled skip drives. All of them have malfunctioned in some fashion, and yet I can't find a pattern between them. Surely there must be one. Until we discover it, I believe it unwise to declare any drive as free of defects after inspection, as we cannot truly know for certain. We must find the patterns, only then can we understand how they cause the catastrophes that come after. So they can't find a reason why the skip drives are malfunctioning. There's no common cause. They're just making these weird rifts in space. And we cut everybody with this. Awesome. The other cadets and I were discussing the skip core over luncheon, exploring the possibility of harnessing its power for other applications, when a thought occurred to me. The containment seal around the core appears flexible, enough for a small item to pass through it. What happens when an item makes direct contact with the core? We've been warned away from approaching it at all costs, but I wonder... Oh boy. That sounds like a bad idea, man. Or the best idea, just shove a random object in there and see what happens.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Okay, I don't have too much stuff yet, so I'm just gonna... So food can be stored out of combat to restore health. Let me take a look at this here. Food and drinks. You can eat food and drink you've acquired to heal while in combat. Food and drink is cheap and plentiful, making it excellent for healing up between fights. In combat, you can only use your medical inhaler, right? That makes sense. I mean, it's 4%. I guess, like, we just eat tons and tons of food out of combat to restore health, because only 4%. It's not very much, you know? Oh, I see. There's something to see. Here? Ah. They make these pretty obvious, so even someone dumb like me can see them. But, I mean, thankfully I have that thing that pops up, right? Distraction device. Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they are alerted and investigated, allowing you to sneak by, performing a sneak attack or lure enemies into a trap. They have a set range at which they can attract NPCs. Anyone outside of that circle will not respond to it. Okay. G, hold. Alright, and I can swap with the middle mouse button. I think I have to click it. What if I just want to shoot him, though?
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lacked.
Can't I just, like, push him in or something?
What the? What? Reveal yourselves!
Why to push him in? I wanted to kill him anyway. It's experience, you know? So now I can go in and do some food. Entry 2. Today I witnessed mechanist particles on a mechanical passing too closely to the chamber walls and getting half its arm melted off in the process. I'm curious if all materials would suffer the same fate. I took the liberty of tossing a pair of Vought's spectacles into the chamber this evening. Something odd happened. Just before it dissipated into the void, it appeared to flicker as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data to make sense of this. Shit. Oh, come on. I did a cool slide thing. But it was not all that cool because I just slid there and then got shot in the head when I missed my second shot. Need a melee weapon.
Thinking never made anybody happy. What was... Huh.
Nothing there.
Right. Back to it.
I just sneak right past this guy at the window. Apparently I can.
Huh?
Nothing here.
Back to it.
It feels bad leaving all that loot and experience behind, though, you know?
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already! How is it possible you keep stumbling your way through things that would kill a more competent agent, and then emerge unscathed on the other side? It's infuriating! It's an embarrassing miscalculation on my part is what it is. No matter. It's one I'm about to rectify.
Hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us and the Earth Directorate.
You think I'd betray you, or the Earth Directorate, or my principals for a handful of bits? There is no betrayal here, though it is understandable someone like you would see it thus. No. The explanation is far more simple. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die, and you along with it.
What exactly is this obviously flawed grand plan?
I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself.
And Niles, he's just collateral damage? He thought you were his friend.
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
You're going to kill us because of math? That's somehow more upsetting than your betrayal.
That's the spirit. Embrace your place in the grand plan with humor. Maybe I misjudged you after all. Farewell, Commander.
She just voided the entire planet? And my entire team?
The Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
I was wondering how it was gonna work. That's a cool intro. I'm actually pretty interested in the story now. I want to know why these anomalies? What's going on? What's happening?
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
I think I deserve hazard pay for almost dying.
Due to the perilous nature of their job, Earth Directorate agents are not compensated with hazard pay. However, 2 more near-death experiences may entitle you to a decorative trophy. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
I'm fine.
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
Okay, give me the briefing.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Auntie's Choice invaded Arcadia. Auntie's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
That seems bad.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
Wait, she's still alive? That seems crazy.
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Niles seems different.
This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Can't believe she lived. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you, consumerism. You're the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain, and you are more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Let's see, effects. Minus 15% vendor prices, minus 10% sell value. It's technically an upgrade because when you do want to buy something, it's 5%. It's fine either way, I guess. Sure. You know what? I'll accept it. Doesn't having flaws mean that you get perks too? So 10 years, huh? Incognito correspondence. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia colony until further orders. Okay, so he's been doing that, I guess. Confirming receipt of latest report. Your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. Day it again. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contributions over the past 6+ years, but it is of the utmost importance that you continue your observation of the colony. That sucks. Is there anything more here? No, I don't think so.
This unit requires your assistance, Commander.
Really?
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Well, much appreciated, I guess.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Why not just unlock it yourself?
Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
That sounds great, actually. You know me too well.
An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
You know where I can find more of these special keys?
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Fire is a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage to a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Nice. Do not eat this liquid. Yeah. Can you open it then?
Subject appears to be exhibiting signs of mental confusion. Updating medical charts.
Oh, here we go. All right, got it.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
A kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. Oh, so she's a companion as well. Alright, I don't have an advanced description key. I need 4 of those. Okay, so we'll find these throughout the colonies, maybe on vendors too. Alright, look out for those. Moon Man Bobblehead Season Pass Reward. Oh, okay, gotcha. Liberated from Spacer's Choice in Auntie Cleo's hostile merger, the beloved Moon Man mascot is now free from all intellectual property protection and thus subject to Auntie's merchandising blitz of displayable collectibles. It's not the best choice in Bobblehead Season Pass Rewards, it's the only choice. Would be the other crew's quarters, but they're probably not in use now, right? Because nobody else here. It's just Niles. That does seem correct. This would be our skip drive core then, for our ship. Escape pods.
these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
DeVries was a traitor, and she'll get what's coming to her.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
I heard what you said earlier. Has it really been 10 years since Horizon Point?
More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up, man. I'm sure you did the best you could.
Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
That's fine by me. I've got a bullet I'm saving just for her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
And what about occasions of stopping a maniac from destroying an entire system?
Searching. Mission parameters not found. Please contact the Earth Directorate for updated orders.
Can't, Val. You know that. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Steve already done some legwork and research. Good job, Agent.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we stroll on up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a Protectorate communications hub. Sooner we get to Paradise Island, the better.
Okay, I think we're good. Let me take a look at the perks and skills, and then we'll head over there.